Welcome to 3DPL Tutorials, ArchiCAD. This is the fifth in a series called 9-Minute How-To ArchiCAD Tutorials. And in this time, I will be looking at a custom door leaf, how to make one, and how to use it. The first thing to do is to model the door leaf design. For this, I'll use the slab tool, and for finer detail, the morph tool. I'll work in the ground floor plan window because here I can draw the design using the 2D polyline and circle tools. So I have a 2D drawing of the door leaf, but I also have some square shapes modeled with the basic slab tool, each with a specific thickness and material, and I've overridden the surface textures to suit the door elements. If I select the hardwood frame and open its settings, you can see its thickness, the material, and the surface override. You should also choose pen settings for the lines. If I select the hardwood panels, you can see the thickness has changed from 44 mm to 36 mm with a -4 mm offset. This means that the door frame will be proud of the door panels on both sides. The metal bead element is 44 mm thick and has a different material and override. The metal recess element is 36 mm thick with a -4 mm offset. And the metal weather bar or strip element is 25 mm thick with a +25 mm offset. The last element will be glass, and here the thickness, the material, and the override have all changed. Now that I have all the elements of the door, I'm going to use the pickup and inject parameters and the magic wand to model the door leaf. Select the eyedropper and pick up the parameters of the hardwood frame. The slab tool will be activated, then hold down the spacebar and click in the outer frame of the door. Then if you select the slab by holding down Shift and click, you'll see that the entire door is now the slab. So hold down the spacebar again and select the inner line of the frame to cut an opening in the slab. And in 3D, the outer frame is done. And next I'll model the hardwood panels. So I'll pick up the parameters of the panel's slab and inject the parameters into the center of the 2D polygon rectangles, and also the polygon shapes around the circular shape, which will be the glazed section of the door. But I notice that there are some extra nodes in the polygon caused by the number 10, so I'll select it, zoom in, and neaten the shape by removing the extra nodes. And when that's done, the 3D shows the panels set back slightly from the frame, and the wood grain is now horizontal. And the next element will be the metal beading. So I'll pick up the parameters of the third slab, zoom in, and use the magic wand to inject its parameters into the smaller circle. Then select the slab and cut an opening into it as before. Next, I'll repeat the process to form the outer metal bead. Then I'll zoom out and I'll use the same slab for the letterbox trim, following the same process. Now I'll pick up the metal recess parameters, and with the magic wand selected, click in the rectangular shapes between the panels. So now I'll zoom into the 3 rectangles and click inside the shapes. And when that's done, I'll zoom out and choose the metal strip for the next slab. Then click inside the rectangular strip at the foot of the door, and this will be the weather strip. The last material I'm going to place is the glass. So I'll pick up the parameters, zoom in for a better view, hold down the spacebar and click inside the circular shape. Then select the slab and cut the circular opening in the slab again, holding down the spacebar. I'll zoom out and we can look at the 3D view. And the modeling of the door leaf is almost done, but I'd like the top edge of this strip to be chamfered, and to do this I'll change the slab into a morph. So I'll zoom in, select the slab, right-click and convert selection to morph. I'll ignore the warning and press OK. Then I'll rotate the view for a better angle. Then with the morph selected, click on the top edge and in the pet palette select Fillet/Chamfer icon, and in the pop-up set the distance to 12 millimeters with Apply to Edges off. Then click OK and the door leaf is done. And now I have to save it in the correct place. So in the Plan View window, select all the elements and open File, then scroll down to Libraries and Objects, then save selection as and choose Door Leaf. And in the pop-up, make sure you save it to Embedded Library and give it a name like Custom Door Leaf 1. Then accept the information note, and now the door leaf is ready to be tested. So I've drawn a basic external wall, 350 millimeters thick and 3 meters high. Now I'll select the door tool and open its settings, and with door number 26 selected, I'll click on the settings arrow and open Door Leaf Type. And here I can open Custom Door Leaf, and if I press this arrow, I can look for my saved Custom Door Leaf name, but I only have one, so I'll press OK. And now I can place the door, so I'll click on the outside and open it on the inside. My custom door. It was modeled horizontally and saved in Plan View as a library part, and it was automatically rotated vertically. And although it is fully parametric, you might have a problem changing its materials, so you have to be sure to save the correct ones when making the model, although it's easy enough to save it with different materials as a new custom door leaf. Now my time is almost up, and this brings us to the end of the custom door leaf tutorial. Thank you for watching. Please press the like button or subscribe or watch my other tutorials.